Here, this will serve as a good spot to cross over.
Cross over what?
Arlecchino, hold up a second. Since you brought us all this way, would you mind telling us what you've got planned?
She know where the moon is.
We still haven't got the slightest idea what's going on here. And if even Columbina doesn't know where the iridescent moon's marrow is, how do you?
She's an ancestor of the Crimson Moon dynasty.
Simple. Because I am an inheritor of the royal bloodline of the Crimson
See?
Moon. And one
That's
of the
what I
last
thought.
surviving embers of the two worlds' flames.
Huh?
You didn't see her eggs in her eyes.
Are you serious?
Yeah, she's a descendant of them.
Descendant of that Crimson Moon dynasty we were just talking about? The one from ancient
Yep.
Conria?
She's
Your
pure
surprise
Canrian.
is understandable. I was also taken aback when I first learned of it.
She learned it from Piero.
But the more I thought
He's from
about it,
Canria
the
too.
more I realized the signs had been there all along. When I was young, I discovered I could wield a very special kind of fire.
Finally, more Knave,
Coursed
sorry.
like blood through my veins and smoldered away inside my nerves. What's more, whenever I experienced strong bursts of emotion or drew too deeply on this power, it was like some kind of presence within the fire would begin to gnaw away at me, consuming me from the inside out.
She's the other moon goddess, maybe?
Exactly. That is why my hands are like this too. At first, I saw it only as a curse. But once
it
I
wasn't.
became a harbinger, the jester apprised me of the truth.
Yeah, cause it's
Together
Canrian
with my own
himself.
investigations over the past few years, there are several things that I have gradually come to understand.
Cause, where are we gonna find the iridescent moon? We need someone to wield that power. And that would be her. She would be the third goddess. But the third person with the moon goddess power.
For instance, take the so-called Crimson Moon. In truth, it is nothing more than
Yeah,
the
that's what I
shattered
thought.
remnants of the iridescent
Yeah, I
moon,
was right.
fused with the abyss to prolong its lifespan.
I knew it. I did a theory video like 2 weeks ago, saying that we're gonna learn that Arlecchino, the iridescent moon, is basically a corrupted version. The Crimson Moon is a corrupted version of the iridescent moon. Yeah, that's what it is, fused to the abyss.
Since this blood flame was bestowed upon me by the Crimson Moon, it is a fusion of the iridescent moon's former power and the corruption of the abyss.
Yeah, because they were working with the on the abyss
You
power.
all understand the nature of the abyss well enough. I draw upon its power, and in return, it hungers for my soul. This strange blackness is the mark of corruption it has left behind.
Interesting.
If I recall correctly, you once told me that if the corruption ever made it to your heart, you'd become a completely different person.
Yes, and that's the reason I'm always careful not to push my power too far. It's essentially a never-ending tug of war.
Oh, that's interesting. So she cannot show her true full power. So that's why she was so powerful when we fight her.
Oh, sounds
Anyway, the rest of my story can wait.
I'm really
Is
happy
there
we have
anything
her
else
story
about the
now.
Crimson Moon or the iridescent moon that you're unclear about?
Paimon has a question. So, the Crimson Moon that the Carians used to worship was actually the iridescent moon, right?
Yeah.
It's one of the three moon sisters.
Yep.
Does that mean that the Carians were to the Crimson Moon as the Frost Moon Scions are to the Frost Moon?
Something like this, I guess.
So much of that history has been lost. We have no way of knowing exactly what they were like. But I would suspect that the Conrians weren't as devout in their moon worship as it might appear. The iridescent moon's remains simply served as their link to the abyss. Later on, perhaps someone discovered a way to make direct contact with the abyss. Or maybe there was some kind of ideological divide.
Yeah, we're gonna learn more about the
A
abyss too.
dissenting faction staged a coup and drove out the royal heirs of the Crimson Moon dynasty.
Yeah, the king of Canria.
Still, even with the dark sun looming high overhead, the Crimson Moon's glow never truly faded. If you want living proof, it's standing right before you.
The first time we met, I sensed something familiar in your presence.
She is the iridescent moon.
When I looked at you, I felt I could see that mysterious red moon in the corner of my eye. In your flames, I saw its broken image,
She is.
surrounded by a strange black
My,
aura.
I did a theory video saying that she is the iridescent moon.
Well, I
That's what I
appreciate
thought.
that you kept it to yourself. Much about the Crimson Moon is still a mystery, and I'd prefer not to end up as the object of an insane research project.
Yeah, from the doorway.
Anyway, time is against us here, so if there's any other questions, they'll have to wait. I just want to make sure I've got one thing straight. In her letter, Sandrone mentioned that since you are unable to contain the iridescent moon's marrow yourself, you intend to leave it in my custody. Correct?
Does that mean her gameplay would change?
That's right. For now, it's the only way I can pay you back for your help.
She will have the power of the
The
moon.
iridescent moon is already part of who you are. So with its marrow in your possession, you'll be even more powerful than before.
We got our 3 goddess, guys. We got our 3 moon goddess team.
Deal. Then let's get started.
Get what started? What does this place have to do with the Crimson Moon?
There is a door here.
When I first became a harbinger, the Jester gave me a book called Harry, also known as Leobranto Innamorato.
Oh my god, we have so much story of Arlecchino.
You should be able to
Oh
buy a
god,
copy
I'm
next
so
time
happy.
you're in Fontaine. It's a love story set in the Crimson Moon era. But setting aside the tangled romances of its characters, it also records a few interesting details.
There is something
In
there.
the Crimson Moon era, or so the story goes, there was an orphanage that received children from beyond the bounds of
Ah.
this world, and subjected them to a peculiar induction ceremony.
So is that why you made the House of Earth?
Beyond the bounds of this world? For real? And what kind of induction ceremony?
The Crimson Moon sages looked beyond this world for beings with powers that surpassed the gods.
The shade.
But fearing they might lose control, they subjected these children to a process of refinement.
That's what I have X on the
They
eyes.
made these children crawl up a fireplace and kept asking them, "Have you died? Did you see it?" Until they finally admitted to having died, the adults embraced the children who passed the ritual, telling them,
Okay.
"Within the fireplace, you have
They were
traversed
crazy.
the flames between 2 worlds. Here and now, you are born anew."
Oh my god, so much lore.
The book leaves
Oh, you
much
first,
unsaid,
I love you now.
but I suspect that this was their way
You
of
You promise.
branding the children they had enrolled.
You really did what you
leaving
promised.
an indelible mark upon them.
I wish the
so that
traveler
they would
was
forever
talking.
live in the Crimson Moon's light.
I wish the traveler was talking more though in
That
that batch.
explains why I can't sense the Crimson Moon's marrow in this world. It makes sense that it would be sealed in a special space that can only be accessed temporarily.
But at the
through some
same
kind of
time-
ritual.
The story is not about the traveler right now.
There's no fireplace here. Do you see a chimney anywhere? Oh,
Paimon, are you an
are we
idiot?
supposed to build it ourselves?
Paimon,
Fine. Paimon will go find some bricks.
freaking idiot.
That won't be necessary. The fireplace is purely symbolic. The key to the ritual is crossing the flames between 2 worlds. In other words, the flames that burn within me. Those burned away by such flames leave behind a kind of ghostly afterimage in the world. In the days of
But was it
Cambria,
her?
people believed they could be used to
That
bridge
was
the
her
gap
friend,
between
right?
the 2 worlds of life and death.
We're gonna meet
In
Tolandis.
short, I can open a passage to that space for you. That's the easy part. The catch
It's get out.
is I'll need to stay on this side to keep the passage open. So I won't be able to come with you.
I won't be able
Once
to play
you're
her.
inside, you'll have to find your own way. Very well. Then I'll open it up.
Traveler, spare me a little more moonlight if you would. I may need it. Thank you. I feel like I've recovered some of my strength now. It should be enough to move us across short distances and confront whatever dangers might await.
It's a whole novel. God, it already made it take 3 hours doing the story.
Mistress of the 7 hues of ages past, great mother of the present, crimson-clad sovereign of the two realms. By fire severed, by fire renewed. I offer myself now and beseech your descent.
I'm so happy that Arlecchino, we finally understand more of a story now. I really like the... Yeah. I really like they finally explain her story. Nice.
Whoa.
I love it. You know, it reminds me of Ronova. The same power for Nova.
One word of advice. As you're crossing over, no matter what voices you hear, do not answer.
Got it. I sense a sinister gloom inside, but also the familiar light of the moon. I feel that I am about to meet an old friend who has changed beyond all recognition. All right.
Oh my god. I love this. That's insane. Oh my god. So much is happening in that path. This is tremendous.
Wait, why are you? You have crossed over from another world, transcended fate itself. I have no right. Hey, look up at the sky! A red moon! This must be the spot, right? Is that the abyss? It's practically filled the entire place. What now?
This is the iridescent moon there.
What a tragic sight. Fragments of your broken body, seized by the abyss, and hung up aloft like mummified
We didn't see
remains.
Duran yet, by the way.
Iridescent moon. Was this truly what you wished for? Careful! There's something spooky about this place. Feels like something is lurking in the fog. Haimon's right behind you. Whatever you do, don't run off without her.
Not worry. Even if I would like to, I won't do it.
Kalamina, didn't you tell us that the iridescent moon had shattered into pieces? The moon up there looks pretty whole to Paimon. How is that possible?
Party set up. I'm fine. Hit it, Trill.
Installation check.
I'm not surprised we have Electro. It's the Abyss. Maybe you're gonna see Aether.
Just like I thought. It was only a facade.
What do you mean? Look like we are in... She's shatter. Look, the moon is shatter. Look like we are in Dark Soul.
Be sanctified.
She was shatter. They try to keep it in one... Look like we are in Dark Soul. The story is crazy.
Silence.
Thank you. And he did a mistake there.
Huh? Huh? For real? That's way too high. There's no way we'll be able to reach it.
Well, it's a moon, Paimon. What did you expect?
No. I'm not sensing anything up there. It's coming from under the mountain.
The blood there.
Let's see. Ah! There's some kind of weird shadow over the water.
Oh, this is the same thing we see in the chasm.
See that? Looks like a mechanism of some sort. Let's check it out.
Yeah, this is just an empty husk. The iridescent moon is there. It's her blood. She's bleeding.
From the time of Kalia. Maybe people once came here to study the Crimson Moon's domain, and they left this behind. Oh, if we can activate it, we might find some clues. Look at that! Now that the mechanism's running, the shadow in the water looks different. Do you think these mechanisms might be the key to unlocking the secret?
Yep.
Let's try.
Felindis, we'll leave the rest of the research in your hands. We'll
Wait.
be heading back now.
Oh no, she was a member of them.
I hope this isn't ruining date night.
Wait. It's still on this.
Mind your own business. Just leave me some snacks on the table.
She would betray her husband.
Lindis? Is that Rere's girlfriend? How come we're hearing her voice? Oh yeah. So, do you think she was studying this strange space all along? The Abyss has made this space extremely unstable. Maybe that's why some of the things she said and did were preserved here. Like echoes. Or after images.
Let me guess, they were... She was with the
Whenever I see
Crimson
this
Moon
view,
faction.
It takes me back to a poem from my childhood.
They were from both different factions, I think.
Waning moon, oh lifeless damsel, weeping on the mountain crest. For me, of all people, to be here investigating the mysteries of the Crimson Moon space. Is it a coincidence? Or something more?
Yeah. There is a drama love story in this.
Cleanup sequences.
The tides beckon.
Looks like the Abyss has messed up this mechanism. We need to find a way to get it working again. Let's see if there are any other devices nearby.
By the frost moon of old.
Settle down. An oversight on my part.
Insulation chamber deployed. Accelerating.
They didn't do a new zone, but they did a dungeon. Basically, some Mercenary civilization. So Talendis, I guess, she was working with these guys, and Riri was working with the enemies. So my guess is Riri had no choice but to kill her.
I see. So the moon marrow, or rather the power of the three moons, is the key to unlocking. If it really does exist, then maybe this madness can finally be put to an end.
Yeah, Riri will have no choice to kill her. That's what would happen. He will need to kill her. But he won't want to. This is bad.
Accelerating.
There she is. This is the moon power.
With the Abyss inhibitors in place, I should be able to access the chamber with the moon marrow.
So this is... Yeah, they were working with the Abyss, that's why.
With every step you take, you're drifting further from what you truly desire. But you're not the root of the problem. Ever since that outsider set foot in Conria, the Vinster King has sunken deeper into madness.
Aether.
If only I could get my hands on that outsider.
That was my brother. She wanted to kill me.
The moon's reflection is back to normal. Elendis' voice mentioned a chamber with the moon marrow. Do you think maybe it's hidden in the moon's reflection?
So she think Aether is the one who made...
It must be. For within it, I sense the fragile aura of a dying soul.
It's still on this.
No time to lose! What?
So this is a tragic love story, basically.
These things are so creepy. Looks like we'll have to destroy them if we want to get to the iridescent moon's marrow.
Here it is.
That must be the iridescent moon's marrow. Oh, but we'll need to destroy these things before we can reach it.
Oh no, wolf. These damn wolf.
Shower me with praise.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humble.
The music is very loud. Ah, this way.
Accelerating. Defensive mode.
We're so close. The show begins.
With one heart, we pray. You
Bow your head.
There we go. The music is loud, definitely. Found it.
We finally did it. The iridescent moon's marrow. still burning away like an undying flame, yet now contaminated by the abyss. It has taken on a new form entirely.
Good Arlecchino can wield that
If
power.
we can purify the abyssal power within, we should be able to obtain its untainted essence.
This is my true power. Yeah, it's fit pretty.
Cold.
It's fit pretty well for Arlecchino.
Is it you? Are you here?
It's one of the moon goddess.
Huh? At long last, I can see you once more. Our fates have crossed, and I am finally free.
This is one of the moon sister.
I'm sorry. I lied to you. Even knowing what was to come, I still couldn't let go of the fear in my heart as death drew near. The moment the moon shattered, my body began to split apart piece by piece. Like I was being cut into pieces by 1,000 blunt blades.
That means the blue,
My thoughts scattered.
the moon sister was still alive. There was still a moon sister alive.
Fade away like that.
So this is one of the moon sister.
Tell me, what was it that brought you to us all that time ago? If only I had possessed your courage, then I might have been spared this torment more painful than death.
Oh, it's Dolendus.
You look so puzzled. That's how I felt too when I first saw you. But trust me when I say that everything happens for a reason. Farewell, Hypo.
Hypo.
What was that all about? Was that the goddess of the iridescent moon?
I think it is.
It sounded like she was speaking to a long-lost friend. But none of us have ever met her before, right? Perhaps. She took me for the goddess of the frost moon she once knew.
Maybe you have the memory of her.
For a fading soul like hers, our auras must be too similar to tell apart. But anyway, we've got the iridescent moon's marrow now. That should help you regain your strength, right? Alright. Time to leave this place and meet back up with...
Yeah, let's leave.
That's
Oh.
odd. This place looks different than when we came in.
Cause we cleansed the moon.
Huh? Oh, lifeless damsel. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Hurry! The place is collapsing!
I have to be expected. I mean, we took the arc,
To trap us here.
so the moon is falling.
The abyss? Now we've taken the moon marrow. All that's left here is a dark will. It will show us no mercy.
Not the abyss, yeah.
Give it back! The crimson moons! My marrow! My heart!
Why we cannot use all element with...
Oh no! The exit's blocked!
How can we use all the element with the mean?
They're back! Now what do we do?
Dang.
This is where you fall. Witness my wrath.
Nice! I love this woman.
What are you
Nice!
waiting for?
Nice! Nice! I never thought Arlecchino would have a gate from this place. Wow. Great patch ever, man. This is the second patch ever
We made it!
of the game. Best patch of the game.
Is that you,
Oh,
Oh, this? Don't worry. It's a small price to pay.
she was already like
the
this.
Abyss wanted to trap you inside, and I defied its will by bringing you out. No wonder it's a little angry.
No.
No. I have paid the price, albeit a small one, and it cannot be undone. My hands have already fused with the Abyss. Purification would simply destroy whatever's left of them.
But surely... Oh, we're so sorry, Arlecchino. Paimon can't believe you'd make a sacrifice like this for
I wonder,
us.
is they gonna change the
As much as I'd
character a
like to
little?
call it a favor,
Oh,
the
we
truth
play her.
is, I was simply holding up my end of the deal. Well, Columbina.
Yes, you did your part. And as promised, I will leave the iridescent moon's marrow in your care. From this day forth, may the two worlds' flames burn ever more brightly.
Is she... I wonder, are they gonna change her gameplay,
I'll
make her
take
more
that as a
powerful?
blessing. Now, Columbina, give me your hand. Accept this moonlight I offer in return.
And so Arlecchino is a moon goddess. He's coming. Oh.
Feeling stronger?
Hey, Columbina, are you okay? I'm fine. Our powers are a little at odds, that's all.
By the Frost Moon's authority alone, wielding the power of the other moons was always going to be a stretch. Still, I think it's fair to say that your strength has returned. At least to the level it was at as Third Harbinger.
Oh, nice.
It's still not enough. There's no way I can hope to challenge Rayrier like this.
But you're not alone this time.
One more ray of moonlight, if you would. It's okay. I can take it.
We are the three moon sister now. The new moon sister are us. And strangely, we have Paimon.
How about now? Fighting fit?
At the very least, I won't have to stay hidden like before. I want to see him gone from Nod-krai. The Rayrier of Solnari and his wild hunt must be sent back where they belong.
So, are we gonna see Dane now?
It's good to have something to aim for. You certainly seem more alive now than you did earlier. When I first met you, you didn't strike me as a ray of moonlight. More like a wisp of fog drifting in from who knows where, ready to scatter at the first sign of a breeze. But now, you're full of vitality. Just like the Frost Moon, once the brightest of them all. May you keep shining, Columbina. This is who you are.
Are you gonna
Thank
stay for
you.
the fight?
Look after yourself too, Arlecchino.
No, I don't want her gone
I know you
already.
have plans of your own, and that's why you're always seeking to grow stronger. But whatever you're after, don't let the Abyss take a hold of you. I do not wish to see you go down the same path as Rayrier.
I appreciate the concern, Columbina. Although perhaps it's time you took a new name.
A new name?
Kutao.
Kutar, the Moon Maiden, Columbina. They're nothing more than code names. They describe who she is and the roles she's played, but they're not her real name. We often use code names in the House of the Hearth, too. But it's knowing your real name that keeps you grounded.
Yeah, like
Till
Bearer.
now, you've been living a wandering life, so you've probably never really cared. All I'll say is this. Once you've defeated Rayrier, give it some thought.
I wanted.
All That's it from me. I'll get you back safely first, then go meet up with Sandrone.
I wanted to see her fight with us against Rayrier.
You're the best!
I appreciate the gesture.
I wanted to see her
Speaks to your
more.
good character. Anyway, let's get going. There are more urgent things to do right now than trade compliments.
This was just the first part. The second part starts.
Close call, but we got the iridescent moon's marrow and restored.
I don't think I'm gonna have the time to do the other part.
Ad Astra.
I will have time to start it, but
Thank
not
you for
finish it. We're gonna continue this
Astra.
Friday. I want to start it though. Really good story so far. A lot of lore, I like it. I can't wait to see what they're gonna tell us next. Oh.
Oh, do you think the others are making good progress? Hope it's all going smoothly. Oh, hey look! They made it back as well! Prince, Lama! How did it all go?
I'm sad Arlecchino is already
All
gone.
is well, thank you.
I wish we were
My
out there
friend
longer.
Yehuda had to stay at the curatorium to wrap things up, so they won't be joining us for now.
I ran into Miss Inefa and Miss Aino on the way back. Their work is still in progress, so I suspect they won't be back for a while either.
You seem rather cheerful today, Mr. Flintz.
I certainly am. I achieved what I set out to do and came away with more than I bargained for. Fighting alone can get quite tedious, but I had the good fortune to run into a pair of brave young warriors.
Huh?
We meet again.
No way.
Albedo!
Duran.
What are you doing here?
Mr. Dragon.
That would be a natural assumption to make. Also
No.
the correct one.
Nice Duran.
These two courageously lent me a hand while I was fighting the wild hunt. When they told me they were Servarka's
Finally
colleagues,
see
it all made
Duran.
sense.
I want to see
Given how
my
people with
dragon.
outstanding talent tend to cross paths.
Show me my
It's
dragon.
no wonder you're already acquainted.
So, who's your travel buddy, Albedo?
Why don't you come and introduce yourself?
You are. Oh shit. Dragon. Oh, nice. I love him. He's a
Gentleman
dragon.
of few words, I see, and a rather stern countenance. I presumed you were acquainted with him. Is that not
God,
the
he's
case?
cool. It's a dragon, guys. I want to pull him.
It's nice to meet you. Again. We've technically met before.
Wait a sec! You're Mini Duran!
Yep. God. I want to pull each character, man. I want to pull Varka, I want to pull him. I want to pull Columbina, I want to pull Sandrone. I want to pull Flynn. And I miss him.
That's right.
God damn it.
It's me. I'm glad to see you again.
Alice, Nicole, I want all the characters, not quite that
By
simple.
the way, he says it's okay if you drop the mini.
Yeah, I'm not as mini as I used to be.
Interesting, isn't it? The first step towards blending into human society appears to be reflecting on whether one's name really reflects who they are.
Wow! You look so different! In a good way, of course. It's great to see you looking so healthy.
Thank you, Paimon. And although you're as mini as ever, I understand that diminutives don't always convey endearment. I'll be sure to simply call you Paimon as a sign of my great respect for you.
Wow! You're such a smooth
Where is the
talker now.
Wanderer?
Paimon could get used
And
to
Alice?
this. From now on.
Personally, I think our little Paimon is the perfect size. When people call her Little Paimon, It's just because she's
Aww.
so adorable that they can't help themselves. If that's not a sign of endearment, what is?
You're absolutely right, Miss Lauma. My brother still has a long road ahead of him when it comes to understanding human relationships.
Anyway,
He's a baby dragon,
speaking
of course.
long journeys, didn't Columbina, leave with you?
She's been catching up with old friends. Wouldn't be surprised
They have
if
a
she
deep...
stopped for a cup of tea or 10 on the way back. Uh-oh. People are talking about me. Hope it's nothing negative.
Judging from your expressions, I'm guessing it all went well?
It's getting crowded here. I'll go grab some chairs.
No, let's go out inside.
No need. This is a job for an alchemist.
Thank you for your hospitality, ladies and gentlemen, but I was merely escorting my friends back. I'll be meeting Sandrone shortly, as we still have some things to discuss. It's been a pleasure.
Bye, Sandrone.
But this is where I'll say goodbye.
Happy to see you again.
I really appreciate your help.
Oh, come on. Spare the formalities. I'm just glad I could help out some true friends.
I understand. Well,
I was really happy to see you and learn more about your story. That was cool.
Oh, this place is hopping. It's probably a good thing one of us left. Otherwise, we might not fit all these people in.
Are you saying we're about to run out of chairs?
As a matter of fact, I am. Come on in and see for yourself.
I think Dane is there. Please tell me Dane is there. He's the only one missing. The army music. Yeah, he's here. We needed him.
I overheard your little chit-chat outside, by the way. With Miss Columbina's colleague gone, we should be back to the original crew plus the other colleagues I brought in. Though, it looks like we have another new face. Someone else managed to rope in a colleague too?
Frankly, you and Paimon are the only people I know here.
Yep.
this here is Dainslef, colleague of Teyvat's greatest guide, Paimon, and greatest adventurer, the Traveler. Well, not exactly colleagues.
When someone else jumps in to do the announcing, you know you're speaking to someone important.
Let's hear what he has to say.
Note to self. Once Paimon knows your name, the rest of the world will soon follow.
When he comes looking for us, it's usually something important. Paimon's guessing you've heard about the Wild Hunt, then.
From the looks of it, you're about to hold a meeting. If I were to say that the Wild Hunt is our mutual enemy, would that earn me a seat at the table?
Yep.
As the saying goes, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Mr. Dainslef, there's a seat with your name on it. Though, I can't promise the same for everyone else. Hey, Albedo, think you can rustle up a couple more chairs?
After all this time apart, Grandmaster Varka's first order is to rustle up a couple more chairs. I've missed this.
Is he being sarcastic?
Hey, he's your brother. Why are you asking us?
I've still got a lot to learn about the nuances of human conversation. Trying to decipher Albedo's way of speaking has been like jumping in at the deep end.
Oh, good point. Paimon gets you now. Don't sweat it. There are people who go their whole lives without getting the hang of it. You're ahead of the game already.
I wonder what's taking Nefer so long.
Perhaps you should go and check in with her. If anyone can hurry her along, it's you.
I just got back from the curatorium. Besides, aren't you curious to see what's taking her so long?
Why?
Miss Nefer doesn't strike me as the type to share secrets. And since gathering intel is her specialty, I'm guessing she'd prefer to keep her methods confidential. Under such circumstances, would it not be tactless for me to impose?
Oh, but it's fine for me to impose.
Yeah, because I think you were our girlfriend once.
What can I say? You have an unrivaled ability to garner people's affection, Miss Moonchanter. Besides, you have far more in common with her than I do.
All right.
I mean...
Impressive. She barely fought back at all. I admire your powers of persuasion, my friend.
As I'm sure Miss Lauma will realize soon enough, the trick in life is to always pitch in with other people's responsibilities so that you can be selective with your own.
Another trick is to simply hide in the background.
Spoken like a true sage.
Anyway, looks like we've got some time to kill before the meeting. And feel free to chat amongst yourselves. We'll get down to business once the other two arrive.
Which other two? The two. Okay.
You're both awfully quiet. What?
Much obliged.
Have either of you ever had your portrait painted? If not, I'd be glad to help.
It's because he's a dragon and she's a moon goddess. They basically... The dragon are the creator.
That sounds like a lovely idea. You know how to paint, then?
I dabble occasionally.
He's an excellent painter. Tables, chairs, people, dragons, you name it. He'll paint it for you.
I'm flattered.
If I ever get the chance, I'd like to give it a try myself.
I'll bear that in mind. Anyway, how about you, Durin? What sort of portrait would you prefer?
Oh, I'd be fine with anything. Whatever style feels best to you.
Very well. Then
You can replicate any style I want?
I can try. If you show me a sample, I'll do my best to match.
Thank you. In that case, I'll dig up some reference material for you.
What I like, you speak about chair, but they won't even sit on the chair. They talk about chair, but where are the chair? The chair are not there. There is no damn chair. There is no chair. Why did they take me some chair? Whatever.
Is there something you'd like to say to me?
Yeah! For starters, why'd you just show up here without even giving us a heads up?
If you think back to our previous interactions, you may recall that that's hardly out of character for me.
Yeah, true.
You do have a point there. Oh yeah! You'll need to find somewhere to stay the night too, right? Wanna tag along with us? You never...
Sure. Let's do...
Great! Paimon will... And in return, we can get Dainslef to be our very own personal...
If that's what you had in mind, you should have said so sooner.
Oh, okay then. Paimon was only kidding. Anyway, since we're all here together, we might as well watch each other's...
Indeed. Is there something...
Yeah!
Okay, it's the same thing.
Oh yeah!
Sure.
Great! Paimon! And in return...
If that's what you...
Oh, anyway.
Indeed.
Okay, it's the same thing. That we would ask him, oh, you know we're rare.
Truth be told, I can't remember the last time I was in a meeting with so many people.
You're not alone there, my friend. The Lightkeepers also struggle to bring everyone together for a serious discussion.
I don't doubt that. I've only ever met two Ratniki, one being you, and the other being that young guy.
Itlua is a good apple. I'll give him that. He's kind, honest, and regularly delivers supplies to my lighthouse. A true Ratnik to the core. In that sense, he puts me to shame.
So you're what? A fake Ratnik?
Yeah, he is.
That's what it sounds
He's a
like
fae.
you're saying. But I get the feeling that's not quite what you meant. Come on.
Sorry. I'm not even gonna bother trying to hide it. You've known all along, haven't you, my friend? Now...
Let's just keep this between ourselves. Probably best if Itlua doesn't know, huh?
That goes without saying.
So
Gotta
he
be
knew.
Careful what you share with youngsters, after all.
Anyone else in the know? Let me guess.
It's dangerous being too sharp for one's own good, you know.
Then, in the name of the Animo Archon Barbados himself, I swear, your secret's safe with me.
When we went for drinks, you said that you and Barbados were practically best buds.
Yep.
In the light of that claim, do you really expect me to take your oath seriously?
That's true.
Of course. Just as long as you don't go spreading around the fact that I'm close with Barbados.
Fair enough.
He is, I'm sure.
Nothing like a bit of mutual...
I'm sure he knew what Barbados is. They remind me of I-Item and Cave.
Ah, Miss Nefer.
But
You
it's
made it
Cave and
after all.
I-Item female version.
But what about Yehoda?
I'm here to give you an update on how things are going on our end. Once this is over, I'll be heading straight back to continue my work. I left Yehoda back at the Curatorium to watch over things while I'm gone.
Huh. So much for just this once.
Shh! Not so loud! We're on a roll here. What if she remembers and suddenly decides to back out?
Did you say something, Mr. Varka?
Huh? I didn't say anything. Right, Flints?
Must have been a frog. They get so noisy around here.
Oh god.
It's like they're
This basically is a frog.
Anyway, before we begin, there's a few introductions to make. Let me start by saying that it's an honor to be speaking before so many distinguished colleagues and collaborators. First up, we have Miss Lauma. As Moon Chanter, she's the leader of the Frost Moon Scions, a local religious community in Nod-krai. Then there's Miss Nefer, boss of the Curatorium of Secrets, an intel gatherer extraordinaire. Nefer is leading the investigation into Rerer's background, assisted by Yehoda and Lauma.
You know we rear a lot.
They're making some great progress. Over here, we have Mr. Flints, a Ratnik and guardian of the abandoned lighthouse. In our last operation, he courageously distracted the wild hunt to buy time for the rest of us. For those of you who've never met, this is Mr. Albedo, a renowned alchemist and captain of the Knights of Favonius investigation team. By his side is a new face for us all, myself included, Mr. Durin, who has come to lend his aid. Next up, we have the Moon Maiden and former Fatui Harbinger, Miss Columbina. Then we have the Traveler, who's earned more titles than I could possibly hope to list out, so
True.
I'll spare you the rundown.
Yeah,
and
I get.
Paimon, the ultimate travel companion and quite possibly the best guide in all of Tevat.
Yeah, and then.
That's a lot of people.
Miss Nefer, it looks like you might have another job coming your way.
Wait.
So, congratulations on the booming business.
You didn't
I
even
guess.
present Dane.
You think I haven't got enough on my hands as it is? Who's looking for me now?
That would be me, Miss Nefer. I have a commission for you.
And you are?
Who I am doesn't matter right now. What does matter is that I'd like you to gather more intelligence about the Recher of Solnari.
Well, it's not as if we never take on anonymous commissions. But in your case, I'll have to decline. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say your job's probably more hassle than it's worth. Something about you seems like bad news.
It's my eyes, isn't it?
Conrian, I assume. And what's with the mask? Are you trying to hide your identity? In any case, the fact that you're even still alive raises an awful lot of questions for me.
My name is Dainslef. And yes, I am from Conria. As I'm sure you're aware, the Recher of Solnari's real name is Rerir. He was
Yeah, it was your
once
friend.
an acquaintance of mine.
Really? Then you must have been quite an influential figure yourself.
You flatter me, but none of that matters anymore. My point was simply to clarify why I have asked Miss Nefer to investigate Rerir's background.
I think we don't need to. She already
So
know.
you're both from Conria, and it sounds like you used to be friends. What am I missing here? Surely you already know how he became one of the Five Sinners.
I'll tell you everything I know. The history of Conria, the names and identities of the Five Sinners. I remember it all. Like it
Oh,
was
more
yesterday.
lore.
I have
More lore.
never spoken openly of this before. But the truth was exactly as people say.
Finally telling the story of the five
The
sinners.
sinners were each driven by their own desires, and it was by playing upon these that the Abyss tempted them to their fall, tearing Conria apart in the process. The visionary, Vedafinir, who wished to foretell the future. The wise, Haroptatir, who sought limitless knowledge.
The future.
Gold, Rhindaughter, who desired to create life, The
And she
foul
succeeded.
Sertologi, who pursued supreme strength.
And the master of Skirk.
And last, but not least, Raker of Solnari, Rerir, Ravager of the Moon. Of the five, Rerir is the only one who remains a mystery to me.
Oh, really?
He never harbored grand ambitions. So what changed in the space of a single night?
A single night?
How did he come to fall like the others?
In other words, you're saying that his change came as a shock to you, and you have no idea what actually happened?
That's right.
You mentioned how the Abyss tempted them, which led to their fall. But what did that look like in practice? And what other context can you give me about the events of that time?
He killed his
The
wife.
more detail you can give me, the better.
Strangely, now that it comes to it, I hardly know where to begin. The fateful night took place during the era of the Eclipse Dynasty. One day, my elder brother, the visionary, Vedafenir, was summoned to the palace by the Vinster King, only for the king to gouge out his eyes and cast him into the dungeon.
Wait, what? He put Vedafenir in the dungeon?
When I came to hear of this, my fury knew no bounds.
Yeah, because it was your brother.
I gathered together every ally I thought I had, and together, we set a night to storm the palace and free Ved.
But he became a sinner.
Centuries on, the memories of that night still haunt me.
I'm really happy we have that story now.
Nightmare. We broke through the palace gates, just like we had planned.
God, there's so much lore now.
Our separate targets.
I like it.
But then, I was betrayed. Even Vedafenir, the very person I had come to rescue, abandoned me and partook of the Abyss's power.
Freaking Abyss.
So, it's personal after all. Then tell me, Mr. Dainslef, what price are you willing to pay? You, of all people, must know that nothing comes for free.
I cannot say what price would be worthy of such a commission. But know this. Rerir was not always a madman. Believe it or not, there was a time when he was just an ordinary man, working for the Conrian Intelligence Service. Uncovering the truth of Rerir's past is the only way to unravel this mystery. But before you decide if you will accept my commission, I will tell you more about him. Enough, I hope, to help you plan your next move.
Sounds pretty good to me. Feels like we just flagged down a random passerby, only to discover he's actually a master strategist who has a score to settle with our enemy.
Can I borrow your halo? It could be useful in the lighthouse.
Hey, enough with the wisecracks! Besides, isn't that lamp of yours bright enough already?
Relax. It was meant to be a compliment.
After this discussion,
for your liking, I'll make sure
that will have to end the stream. We will need to continue next time.
I'll give your proposal some serious thought, Mr. Dainslef. Let's...
Before that, there's a few things I'd like to share.
Finally, the Traveler is talking. Didn't forget about this. Or they did.
Now that we've united the hearts of
Okay, yeah, she didn't really talk.
Your power should be greatly enhanced. But it seems like that hasn't happened yet.
I believe it will take a little longer. You've done so much for me, so I want to be completely honest with you all. Even though I'm doing a lot better now, the truth is, my recovery will likely be an ongoing process. From the moment I was born, my power has been slowly ebbing away. And that is because Tevat has never accepted me. Even
Or Tevat or the goddess? Or the Heavenly Principle?
Cannot be undone. So far, I have yet to find a solution.
She speaks like Tevat was a
It may
person.
turn out to be a problem that will plague me
Maybe
until the day
she
I finally
is.
leave this place behind. Even so, I will do everything in my power to help you drive out the Raher of Solnari. As Arlecchino put it, this is not about chasing the spoils of victory. It's just A gesture of heartfelt gratitude.
It's so weird it's Dainslef with a group like this. Normally he's always alone.
Defeating the Ray Hero of Solnari will be no easy task. While my strength slowly recovers, we'll also need to gather more intel.
Naturally. We should take all the help we can get if we hope to defeat him.
What? Is there really another character that will show up?
We've considered several
like
viable
Alice?
plans now. But our choice hinges on the answers to a few key questions. Is it even possible to kill Rerir? What experiences shaped the person or monster he became? And what's he really after? Given Albedo's expertise in alchemy, I think we should leave him to try and answer the first of these questions.
Understood.
As for the other two, I'm afraid we'll have to count on you again, Miss Nefer. Believe me when I say it's not my wish to burden you. But right now, relying on your skills is our only option.
So you're placing all your hopes on me, huh?
Yep.
We can't thank you enough for agreeing to help us. Honestly, I can hardly believe how lucky we are.
You sure have a talent for changing your tune, Miss Moonchanter. Timid like Yehoda one moment, then flinches insincere flattery the next.
Ladies, please. I must object to your portrayal of me. That's all. Feel free to keep bickering. Just pretend I'm not here.
I almost don't want to leave this room. I'm curious to see how this plays out.
I have faith in you, Miss Nefer. Something tells me you'll stand by us until the very...
Oh? And what makes you so sure of that? What if I suddenly decide that my compensation is insufficient?
Not like this.
This isn't about the money. I can sense that you've got a deep-seated distaste for Rerir. And knowing you, that alone is motive enough.
Look at them getting along so well. Like two peas in a pod.
I like Barca.
I'm the one they accuse of insincere flattery. There is no justice.
I so like the music of Barca.
Miss Lauma, you have to understand something. Unlike you, I don't actually enjoy having everyone's hopes on my shoulders.
Is that right? Well, maybe the fact that I'm willing to put my hopes in other people says more about me than you. But the fact is, I also trust you. And that's because I know that you're someone we can count on.
Anyway, we've got our plan, so let's get moving. Mr. Dainslef, let's talk. And Traveler, once we're finished, if you've nothing else planned, I'd like you to come with me.
This whole experience is teaching me a lot. For instance, I now know that when other issues come up in the future, I'll have far more luck getting Lauma to convince Miss Nefer than trying to do it myself.
Hate to say it, friend, but that's one of the funniest things I've heard in a while.
Why? You think I've got it wrong?
Quite the opposite. But what makes it so
I
hilarious
think they were
is how
girlfriend
long
once.
it's taken you to realize.
I think Nefer and Luma were girlfriend. Come on, na. Nice finish. Flora and Luma back to Kratom. Can I quit?